PowerPoint offers a variety of animations that you can use to enhance your presentation. Animations can be used to make objects appear on a slide, exit a slide, stand out on a slide, or move around within a slide. 4 types of animations are: entrance. This controls how an object enters the slide. For example, with the bounce animation, the object will fall onto the slide and then bounce several times. Emphasis. These occur while an object is already on the slide. They are used to draw attention to an object. For example, you can make an object spin around. Exit. This controls how an object exits the slide. For example, with the fade animation, the object will slowly fade away. Motion paths. These allow an object to move along a predetermined path within the slide. For example, in a circle. Here, I created a quiz slide. But I want all these pics and data not to come at a time. They all come one by one and show the answer to this question after delivering the options. For this purpose, we will take the help of the Animation tab in PowerPoint. Let's start applying animation. Click on the Animations tab on the ribbon. Note that the buttons in the animation group look grayed out. To activate the tools, we need to select an object to use them on. Note that the animation effects are grouped into categories: entrance, emphasis, exit, and motion paths. Underneath these divisions, there is a link to more varieties in each category. Click on More Entrance Effects. Let's click on the object that will come first and select the fly-in effect in the basic category. Then the same procedure for all the objects. Numbers in small size that appear next to the object. This indicates that the object has an animation applied. These numbers are only visible when the Animation tab is active. Click on the Home tab and notice how the number has disappeared. Click back on the Animation tab. In the Slides pane, the slide will now have a star symbol next to it. Clicking on the star will launch the animation. Some effects have options. At the right end of the Animations group, there is an active Effect Options button. Click on the Effect Options button and click from left. The object will show from the left side. We can change the effects. However, you'll sometimes want to place more than one animation on an object. To do this, you'll need to use the Add Animation button, which will allow you to keep your current animations while adding new ones. In the Advanced Animation group, click the Add Animation button. Find the object Color Effect in the Emphasis section and click it. After selecting this for objects that hold the answer, click on Preview. It will play. The Animation pane allows us to view and manage all of the effects that are on the current slide. We can modify and reorder effects directly from the Animation pane, which is especially useful when we have a number of effects. In the Animations tab, the Advanced Animation group, click the Animation pane button. Notice how the Animation pane opens to the right. It contains a list of all the animations that are applied on this slide. The third and last animation is highlighted in orange. Because these animations are assigned to the text box, and the text box is currently selected. Deselect the text box by clicking in a clear area off the slide. Notice how the two animations are no longer highlighted. We are going to utilize drag and drop to reorder the animations. Point to each animation and notice the screen tip. The screen tips tells you the name of the animation. Click on any animation that you want to reorder it. Drag it where you want to put it. It shows the red line when you move your cursor in the Animation pane for reordering it. You can see in our Animation pane we have a mouse shape in front of an animation. Others have clock shapes. The mouse shows that this animation will start after clicking the mouse button, and the rest of them will run after it. No need for any click. When we click on any animation in the Animation pane, that area is highlighted and has a small cursor at the end. Click on it. It gives a small suggestion bar that we can use for different tasks related to that animation, such as the base of its starting, time duration of delivering, and how much time it will come after the previous one. In the timing group, we have a delay for this purpose, as we use it for the right answer that will show after the 2 seconds of completing this question. Click on Preview. The answer will color after 2 seconds of delivering the question. The motion path animation provides many possibilities for creativity. We're going to create a slide with 2 motion path animations. We're also going to add a background to the slide, open a PowerPoint, and delete the placeholders. We are only going to be working on one slide hide, the slide navigation pane, so that we have more screen real estate.
Point to the resize border drag all the way to the left. In Design tab, in the Customize group, click on the Format Background button. In the Format Background pane, click Picture or Texture, click on the Online. In the Insert Picture dialog, type Sky and insert the picture. Close the Format Background pane. For inserting 2 pictures, go to the Insert tab on the ribbon. In the Images group, click on the Picture button. Search for biplane and insert it. Deselect the image. Repeat these steps to insert Superman. Deselect the image. Click the biplane and click on the Format tab to remove the background of the image. Select the area which you want to keep it. Then click on the Mark Areas to keep. Background will remove. Click on the More button in the Animation group and scroll until you see the Motion Paths section. Click on the Lines motion path. After a few seconds, you will see a motion path line appear on the biplane. The green dot represents where the object will start from. The dotted line represents the path the object will take. The red dot represents where the object will move. Notice how there is a ghosted biplane attached to the red dot. This is another indication of where the object will move. Because we just created the Motion Paths animation, the Motion Paths line is currently selected. Click in a clear space. Notice how the ghosted image disappears and the dots have turned into triangles. This means the motion path line is deselected. Click on the dotted motion paths line, or one of its triangles, to select it again. Now that it is selected, we can change the starting and ending locations. Focus your cursor on the red dot until you see the 2-headed white arrow. Click and drag it so the ghosted biplane is now near the ending part of the slide. Repeat the same steps to apply a motion path line to Superman. Use the Preview button on the Animations tab to view the animation.
For setting start options and timings for the animations, click the biplane. On the Animations tab, look for the Timing group. Note that the Start option is On Click. We will keep that option. Change the duration to 4 seconds. Click Superman. In the Timing group, change the Start option to With Previous. We chose this option so that Superman will be on the slide at the same time as the biplane. Change the duration to 4 seconds. Again, select the biplane. Click on Add Animation. Select the Fade and Bounce from Exit Effects. As the punch of Superman explodes the biplane, starting time will be after Previous for first and with Previous for the second one. For viewing the slideshow, click on the slideshow view and start the animations by clicking the mouse once. We can use the ES key to end the show.